walking back from a really fun night at Optimism Brewing. Thank you, Optimism. This was one of our first tries at this kind of a fundraising event, and so it was really fun. Let's go check out some highlights from that night. Hi, we're here at Optimism Brewing, and we're here for our Cheers and Beers to 75 Years fundraising event, and so let's go see what's going on. So you might have seen our little donation thing at our concerts, and this is how easy it is to donate. It's just right now $20, and you just dip it and it's done. Check this out.
Legendary Woman. It's our next concert.
And that's it, we're done. $20 donated. Come support us. So Cami, what do they get for $20?
Well, for $20 you get an amazing sticker, Seattle Philharmonic Orchestra, and you also get the great feeling to know that you're supporting people that are doing amazing things for our community.
That's right. Awesome. Yep. Thank you.
Is that a restaurant? It's over by Roosevelt.
So one of our viola players brought a Baroque viola, and so she's got some really cool stuff about it. So let's go talk to Hannah. Tell us about this instrument.
Well, this is Baroque viola, which means this was actually made in 1994, but it is set up the way Baroque instruments were at the time. So it has a neck which is not angled as much away from the instrument like a modern instrument, because it doesn't have to have as long of a fingerboard. So this is a lot shorter. You're probably used to seeing them up here. And it has sheep gut strings. So twisted sheep intestines, essentially. And no chin rest. Cool. I play without a shoulder rest.
Oh wow.
It's very light, very bare.
Yeah.
And then the bow, so tight, actually curves a little bit this way, which is not what you're used to seeing. And two is a lot lighter. People have a lot of misconceptions about historical performance, one of them being that modern instruments are just better, and to that I say that this instrument is better at producing harmony, because that is what drove music at the time, written in the Baroque era. That these instruments are better at producing overtones, and they blend together better, which makes them better at harmony. And then you have a modern instrument which is designed to produce a very clear, piercing tone, which is good for playing a melody through, cutting through textures to carry a melody. So they're actually just good at different things.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's so awesome. Yep. Thanks for sharing. So that was a really cool instrument that we saw Jack pulling into, bringing into Optimism yesterday. What can you tell us about that? What was that?
Yeah, so that's what we call a marimba. It's a 5-octave instrument ranging from very low C to a very high C. All the keys are made out of wood, and it's got brass resonators, so that whenever you strike the key, the resonator amplifies the sound. It actually sounds terrible if you try to play without the resonators. One time I put the resonators on backwards, so the accidentals and the naturals didn't match up.
Oh, whoops.
And all of the keys just sound absolutely dead.
So what makes this one special from all the others? I think you said this was kind of a unique one because like 5 octaves, or?
Yeah, well, so it's unique in that it's 5 octaves, which is a little more rare as far as marimba models go. Most of them go up to 4.3 octaves. This one is a special model. The Malotech models, as you go lower down the instrument, the keys get gradually wider and wider.
Oh, okay.
It makes you have to stretch a little wider to hit some of the intervals that you wouldn't have to try as hard on certain other models.
Awesome. Well, that's really fascinating. I've got some footage of him playing that, so let's go check that out. By special request, we're gonna go grab a video of what our flute players are playing. Whoa, did you see that flute? That was huge. Let's go talk to Sandy and learn more about this instrument. Wow.
3. And just start by playing a G, just these 3 right here.
Play it before.
There it is.
That's hard. So I'm here with Sandy, our principal. That was so... Tell us about this instrument. This is really cool. This is a flute, but...
It is a flute. It's the newest member of my family, and it's a bass flute. And usually we see bass flutes going this direction. I needed a vertical version of the bass flute that the maker, who lives in the Netherlands, custom made for me. And it plays an octave lower than the normal flute. And it's a lot of tubing.
Yeah, that's humongous. That's so cool.
And it's used a lot in movie scores.
They use a lot in TV.
Really?
Yeah, TV and movies, yeah.
70s television, they use it all the time.
Yeah.
That's
and it
so
goes along with the alto flute that Carol was playing earlier. That's in between the normal flute and this one.
That's so cool.
And there's a contrabass flute, and it's taller than I am, and it has a great big, the bore of it is about this big around.
That's so, wow.
And so my face would fit in the middle of it.
That's so cool. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Bravo.
It's fun to play.
And that was so good.
A little uptown funk never hurt anyone.
Of course. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think one of the most fun parts about this evening was we got to see a lot of musicians do things that we don't normally get to see them do. every day in rehearsal or during the concerts, like a Baroque violin or a 5-octave marimba. What? Yeah, so it's really cool to see people let their hair down, including our music director, which you'll see later. It was just a lot of fun.
So, in keeping with the spirit of letting our hair down, I'm gonna take a big risk here. I'm gonna do something that no conductor really should do because we all have notoriously bad voices. I'm actually going to sing for you. This is, I don't know if you can all hear from where you are, this is a song that's heavily dependent on the lyrics. But since, as musicians, we frequently have to do a lot of traveling, this is a song that has to do with the subject of travel. It's called Tomorrow. Don't be alarmed, it is not the tomorrow thing from Annie. This is a song that predated that, and if you can hear from where you are, as you'll see, it has to do with the misadventures of trying to go to an unfortunately named city. I started on a journey just about a year ago to a little town called Morrow in the state of Ohio. I'd never been much of a traveler and I really didn't know that Morrow was the hardest place I'd ever tried to go. So I went down to the station for my ticket and applied for tips regarding Morrow, not expecting to be guided. Said I, my friend, I'd like to go tomorrow and return no later than tomorrow, for I haven't time to burn.
So this is one of the first time we've done anything like this. And if you had fun, what do you think? Should we do this again? And if you had fun, just let us know. Put it in the comments and yeah. I'm here with Jennifer, and she's the one who helped coordinate this event, and I think you had a few final words to say.
Yes, I just wanted to say a huge thanks to everybody who came out and supported us, to all of our concert goers and supporters from the audience. I just wanted to say thank you so much. Definitely helped make this event so much fun and so exciting.
Yeah.
And then also a special place in my heart for all the Seattle Phil musicians who volunteered their support in one way or another. A lot of work went on behind the scenes, and certainly those who played music today. Thank you so much. I kind of felt like that was the throbbing heart of the whole event, and it was kind of an embarrassment of riches when I made the schedule that we had 10 ensembles of this quality and variety of music to showcase tonight.
So cool, yeah.
Yeah.
And we also want to thank Optimism Brewing for having us here, and yeah, it's been so great. So thank you so much, and we'll catch you in the next video.
Bye.